Hello, it's your lovely American Irish woman here, and it's been a while since I've posted up a vlog, a very long while, um, actually a couple months or something. It's been a while. Like, was it August 21st? Wow. Wow, wow. August 21st was the last time I put up a vlog. Wow, that's a while ago. But anyway, since then, a lot of stuff has happened and whatever. I got a new room. Oh, yeah, I got a new room again, and I have no roommate so far. Um, we get new trainees at Job Corps like every week, and sometimes not that many, sometimes a lot, depending, I guess, on how many people really want to come in or whatever. But every Monday we get new trainees, and I'm not sure if they're going to put any new trainees in, or any new trainee or whatever in my room with me and whatever. So, just have to wait and see on Monday when I come back from school, because they don't put them in the room, in their dorm room until after school, or whatever, just to get them started, or I don't know, whatever. But anyway, before that, which sometime last month, I ended up getting my other two wisdom teeth pulled, and wow, am I happy about that. Um, but the stupid thing is that I don't like is that I had to be awake throughout the whole time, or throughout the whole thing. I had to be awake. They nabbed me, or did whatever with those little those big needles, with that numbing thing or whatever. It's like they stabbed my jaw like freaking 5 million times to get my thing jaw numb. First they had me chew on this thing, or bite on this thing for a while, and then to kind of sort of numb it up so that way when they put the needles in, it won't hurt or something as much. But anyway, so yeah, I got my two teeth pulled and everything. Now I have no wisdom teeth whatsoever, which I am happy for. And I got my wisdom teeth pulled for free. Oh, that's awesome! Job Corps paid for it. Oh, I'm so happy. And new glasses or whatever, which I got a couple months ago, a few months ago, a while ago. They're kind of nerdy and geeky, whatever. But hey, you gotta love them, and they're free too. So, but if I break those and have to get a new pair from Job Corps, then I would have to pay for it. But I would probably pay less than any other pair of glasses, unless I get one of those really expensive kind or something. But anyway, so I got a new room because whatever. She's not on my Facebook. I liked my roommate that I had. Um, she was okay. She was a minor, so I mean, hey, all of us were minors and underage and everything at some point in our life. But some minors you just don't like because the fact that they're immature in many ways, and she was mature in some ways, but then immature in other ways, and that's kind of what made me not like her. And like I said, she was nice, and if she sees this, honestly, I wouldn't care. But I would have to say I'm not really trying to start anything. But it's just you gotta know the truth. But yeah, and I would come into the dorm room thing, and it smelled like weed. And so if she gets caught, then how do I know they're not gonna test me? I mean, my pee test and everything when I first got in here was clean, so I honestly, I don't really have too much to worry about. But still, I don't want them to test me, or I don't know, whatever. Um, which it'll come up clean anyway, but still, it's kind of stupid that they would test me and be like, oh, well, you know, because the fact that your roommate is smoking, then we're thinking that she's sharing it with you, or something like that. I don't know. I'm not completely sure. I'm not 100% sure that they would, because I've heard rumors that they would. I've heard other rumors that they wouldn't, because of the fact that it's on her side of the room and not mine, and how do they know that if she does smoke or anything, that she could have taken the weed and planted it in my uh, closet or whatever if she was the one smoking or I don't know, whatever. But yeah, so I got a big closet because before I had like a small locker closet thing, and now I have a big walk-in closet. It's much smaller than I remembered, but I have like a different room from what I had before when I had a big closet. So so yeah, and I don't know. Oh, that reminds me. On the 20th, which was Thursday? Was it Thursday? It was Thursday. Yeah, okay. It was Thursday, the 20th, that there's actually a couple earthquakes in the Bay Area on the Hayward Fault Line, and it was actually near Berkeley or whatever, and we got like we had two earthquakes, which I think I just said. The first one was 3.9. When it reached us, it was a 3.9. And then the second one, which apparently at first people thought it was an aftershock when it wasn't, is from the same fault line, but completely different area of the fault line. So that one was a 4.2, and it happened at like night. I mean, I felt both of them. Excuse me. Um, the first one that the first one that happened was around 2:30. People keep saying, "Oh, it was around 3." I don't think it was around 3. It was around 2:30. Or something like that. 2:30, 2:40. I think it was like 2:30 something or whatever, but it was when I was in class that it happened. And I'm in a computer class. So, we're sitting in front of computers and monitors and all that. So, like, I'm also in a hallway, or there's a hallway thing, or whatever. So, whenever people run by in the hallway, you kind of feel them running, like, because they stomp while they freaking run. So it's like you hear it and feel it and whatever while they run by. And so at first, when the earthquake was happening, that's what I thought it was at first, because it started out really light. And so I thought, oh, okay, it's just somebody like running down the hallway or something, whatever. And then, then there's a big old jolt of the earthquake, and I was like, what the hell? And then I looked down the hallway, and I'm like, wait, I see no one running down, or I don't know, everybody's all freaking out, and it was an earthquake, and I'm like, okay, And it was weird, because earlier that day we ended up practicing for an earthquake. Weird. But then the second one happened at like 10:30 at night, or something, or no, not 10 like 30. It happened at like 10 something, 10:20. I don't know. I was cleaning my room at the time that the second one happened, and so I was standing up, and I like that one. I kind of did freak out about, because the fact that we were in the dorms, and the building kind of felt like it, even though it was a 4.2, it kind of felt like it was shaking a lot, and so I was worried. Holy crap, what's gonna happen? And so I'm kind of worried that if another one strikes over the weekend that's higher than a 4.2, like if it's up in the fives, I'm gonna start worrying a lot, because I still have a whole bunch of stuff that's valuable in my dorm rooms, like my alarm clock, some books, and my laptop, which is an old laptop. That's a Mac, but it's a Mac, so it's pretty good quality. But anyway, yeah, so that happened, and and I really do not want any of my shit to be freaking demolished or crushed, or not intact. I still want it intact. So yeah, that's the update thing for the day. I made a few vlog videos and whatever, but then I accidentally deleted one, and I was like, what, and then I made another one about the earthquake, and I was like, what, fuck it, since I accidentally deleted the first one or whatever, because I made a whole bunch of other practice videos or whatever for vlogging, and so I'm like, and I deleted the one video on accident, so I was like, what, fuck it, I'll just remake another one. So yeah, but yeah. See you guys later in my next vlog. Love you.